There was a time in my early fitness journey when I genuinely thought I lacked discipline. Not my effort, not my consistency, my character. Because every single day I would fail at the same point. Morning disciplined, meals controlled, and then around late morning or early afternoon, something would hijack me. Sudden hunger, not gentle, aggressive. I would negotiate with it. Let's wait till lunch. Let me drink some water. And I used to tell, be strong. But when I finally ate, it did not stop, it accelerated. One bite became two became. The day is already ruined, and by night I would sit there thinking, how can someone so structured in life lose control over food? That question disturbed me because I was not an impulsive person. I was disciplined in business, disciplined in training, and disciplined in routine. So why was nutrition exposing a crack? For months, I assumed the obvious answer, I lack willpower around food. That belief slowly makes you distress yourself. Then one afternoon, something unusual happened. I did not feel hungry first. I felt shaky, low energy, irritable. I remember sitting at my desk, staring at my screen, irritable and thinking, this is not about food. And I asked a different question. What if this is not psychological, and in case if it is physiological? Hi, I'm Yasho. I study how disciplined adults misread their own biology. And what I discovered that day changed everything. I started observing what I was eating, not the calories, the composition. And I noticed something. My so-called clean meals were high in fast-digesting carbohydrates, low protein, low fiber, minimal fat. They looked healthy, but behaved aggressively in my bloodstream. That's when I began studying glycemic response. Not the fat loss tricks, but blood sugar behavior. How certain foods spike glucose rapidly. When that spike crashes, the body interprets it as urgency. It does not feel like mild hunger. It feels like something is wrong. Suddenly, my pattern was not mysterious anymore. I was not weak. I was riding glucose roller coasters. And every crash felt like a discipline failure. The day I changed my meal structure, balanced the load, slowed digestion, stabilized the curve, the urge disappeared. Not reduced, just disappeared. No motivational speech, no increased willpower, just stable signals. That was my eureka moment. I realized something profound. Most disciplined adults are not weak. They're fighting biochemical turbulence and blaming their character. Hunger is not always a moral test. Sometimes it is a blood sugar event. And when you stop fighting your biology and start understanding it, discipline becomes quite effortless. That day, I stopped trying to control food. I started interpreting it, and that shift shaped how I now look at human performance. Not as a test of discipline, but as a system of signals. Stabilize the signals, and discipline becomes quiet.